I have a message for you. So let's jump straight into it. I've already done a pre-shuffle just so that we can get an idea of what we'll be talking about today. And these are the cards that have come out. We've got Three of Cups here, as well as the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And I just feel inclined to shuffle on camera to get clarifiers for what it is that is happening here. So can we clarify the Three of Cups, Three of Swords? Okay. Oh. Let's see, Three of Wands. Let's clarify. Wow, Five of Swords. Okay. Then let's clarify the Wheel. Then we have a Page of Cups. Wow. To be honest, right off the bat, and I mean underneath the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Right off the bat, I just see that this is some kind of karmic relationship union. And let's talk about it. So we have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Three of Swords. Look, I can already sense that this union here, I can tell that this is definitely a love reading. And this union, I feel like everything started off so innocent. Everything started off so innocent. I do feel that there is a heavy friendship element to this union, to this relationship. There is. And I do feel like, you know, this is the type of relationship where there have been such fun times. There's been so many happy times. And I mean, I noticed the lavender here on this Three of Cups card. And, you know, lavender, all about calm, relaxation. I feel like at the beginning, everything was just so good. It was good vibes. Everything was calm. And it gave the sense that, okay, we've made a good decision. Because like I said, I sense that this may have started as a friendship and sort of developed into the next level. You see, the friendship is what makes this difficult, because you started off as friends. So that means that you guys established that depth of union between you two. This is like your best friend. This is the type of person you'd have a good time with. You'd laugh with them. Maybe you'd even share some really personal things with this person. And I feel like this is what hurts the most, is that because clearly there's something going on here in this union. I think what hurts the most is that if this relationship were to end, you're not only losing the relationship, but you're also losing a friend along with it. So I see here with the Three of Swords that, you know, there were too many people involved in this union. And that's the thing, though. It's like when you were friends, maybe this person used to tell you about all the different ways that they are dating that person, playing this person and all of that. And I feel like somehow you maybe thought that this person wouldn't treat you like this because you guys have a deeper connection in terms of your friendship. But it seems that this person, they can't help themselves. This is how they do, you know? And also in the process, what I'm seeing here is that they are also making other friends with the opposite sex, which makes you sit there and wonder what's really going on. And in the sense that you see these friendships and you're like, this is how we started though. So what's going on here? So that's what I'm seeing here. And with the King of Wands and the Five of Swords, okay, so let's describe this person that you're with. This person that you're with, they are definitely a very confident type of person. Very confident. If they like something, they're gonna go after it, even if it's to their detriment, you know? And this is the type of person where they won't let anything or anyone stand in the way of what they want. They will go out and get it. And this is the type of person who takes initiative. This is the type of person that would plan dates, that would, you know, even be thoughtful in how they put the dates together, because they want to win, you know, they want to make sure that they stand out to you. This is that type of person. And also, I mean, they're a King of Wands. So this is the type of person where when they walk into a room, everybody will stare and look at them because they are good looking. This is a good looking person and they know it, you know, they know it. They've got the lion there standing behind them. There is that pride, there is that ego, there is that confidence that they know what they're working with, right? And I think that's another point of contention for you, is that this person, you are also just as attracted to them as every other person. And I mean, I see this tells me that it's like now you've become overly focused on them and what they are up to and what they are doing. And I feel like you being so heavily invested in wanting to know where they are, who they with, what they're doing, that in turn is sort of making you seem like the enemy to them. And now that closeness and that friendship that you guys initially had, it's kind of dissipating. And it's like there's a separation coming up here. And I think that you can feel it. And I mean, that's why at the beginning I said, more than anything, you're just so scared to lose your friend out of this. But I see that your friend over here has been, yeah, they've been acting a fool, quite honestly. And I feel like they too are at a point where they are trying to sabotage this almost as a way to get out of it, which is really sad. And I feel like with the wheel of fortune being here, this is something that is supposed to happen. This is a karmic wheel at the end of the day, right? So this is a karmic lesson. And I mean, if the wheel is appearing, it means that there is a very important lesson that you are supposed to learn through this union, that you didn't learn in a previous union, that you didn't learn in the one previous to that. Because when the wheel of fortune, when a circular sort of what's the word that I'm looking for, it's almost like a cycle. That's the word. It's like a cycle, a repetition. So with the world card being here, it's almost like spirit has been trying to reach out to you for you to learn a lesson here when it comes to your connection, when it comes to your love life. Because with the page of cups being here, it feels like you develop this crush, or you start liking people that are the same. They have the same sort of characteristic, they carry the same sort of spirit, because it's like you're not learning this very important lesson that you need to learn. And until you learn that, it's like you're going to keep repeating this. And if anything, it makes you feel left out, it makes you feel rejected, because this whole thing feels like the biggest rejection for you, because you thought that, you know, with this strong foundation, and you know this person, you've been knowing them, and it's almost like now they've switched up on you. And spirit is saying that, look, we're trying to bring something to your attention here, that you need to learn this in your love life. And I sense here that sometimes you can be so naive when it comes to your love life, when it comes to the people that you pursue or you want to get together with. It's like you look at them with these rose-colored glasses and not necessarily with the truth of who they are. Because like I said at the beginning, that this friend person, because I mean, you guys started off as friends before you explored this connection. They used to come and tell you all the ways that they would dog other people out, but somehow you just felt like, you know, they wouldn't do you like that. But it seems here that look, they are. And I feel like once you do learn this lesson here, your love life is going to get better. You're going to encounter more authentic people who actually like you, who actually want to get to know you. Because for as long as you are not sort of exploring that and looking deeper into what is causing this, you'll keep repeating it. Yeah, look at that. There's even the Five of Pentacles down here, but you also have the Fool card here. So I feel like it's time for you to try something different. And you know, another thing is that when you keep ending up in the same situations, it's very hard for you to sort of pick up on certain patterns, for you to start seeing that actually I don't like it when I do that, or when I do that I always end up being in this situation. it takes a new environment, new vibes for you to be able to pick up on that stuff. So this person, I do feel like it's not personal though. I feel like how they treating you is not a personal thing. It's just who they are. This is who they are. This is who they were before they dated you, and this is who they are now as they are dating you. So when you guys do separate, because I see a separation here, it will be painful, but I feel like it will come with really great lessons that will be able to move you forward in your love life for you to get better partners. And I can see here with the Page of Cups, I get the sense that after this person, after you sort of take that moment to reflect, someone else will come into the picture. Someone else will come into the picture very quickly. And I feel like that's where you also need to apply yourself and the things that you've learned, that reflection period, to say, are you actually ready for you to get into this connection with this person? Or do you want to still take time out to get to know yourself, to get to learn those habits and behaviors that keep getting you stuck, that keep leaving you feeling like this, and underneath that is even the Seven of Wands. So yeah, with this person, it's not personal. This is who they are, and this is probably who they're going to be even after you guys end this connection. But you need to take time to really get to know yourself, to know what you like, what you don't like, and to not be afraid to be rejected. Because you know what? Most of the time, rejection is God's protection, quite honestly. But yeah, that's all that I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Please like, comment, and share with your friends if you'd like. And if you have not joined the family, I would totally love to have you. So please do subscribe. And until the next reading, please take care of yourself, guys.